Good morning, y'all. We are in our third week of nursing school. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I still pinch myself. I cannot believe I am in nursing school. Anyways, it is June 18th, Tuesday. It's the only day that we have in-person class for nursing school. We did start, it is my first semester, and we started our first semester during the summer. We are taking pharmacology and essence of professional nursing, which actually is like community health nursing. So that one we take online. Pharmacology we take in person, and it's only on Tuesdays from 9 until 3, but with a 1-hour break lunch. Anyways, it's exciting. I'm rushing a little because it's already 8:50. I got some ice cream. Our professor and one of the nursing students share a birthday today, and so the girls and I, we were like messaging each other. We were just making plans for her birthday party, so trying to sneak in and sign a birthday card because she thinks we're only going to sign a birthday card for our professor. And somebody's bringing extra cupcakes. I told them I'd bring ice cream, so it's really cute. There's about, I don't know how many there are now. I'm a little confused because on orientation I think we had about 17 students, so it's a very small class. I do live in a very small town in West Texas, and this is very brand new program. We're only the 4th cohort, and I'm excited to be sharing my journey. My name is Crisanta. I'm 36, mother of 4, been married for almost 14 years, and I'm sharing my journey into becoming a nurse. My program is 2 years. I will be graduating with my BSNRN, and it will actually be my 2nd degree. I did not do an accelerated program because I live in such a small town. We did not want to leave because family is here, and so I am doing the best with what I have available, which is this amazing BSN program, and it's actually my alma mater. Both my husband and I graduated from the same university, and it'll be the 2nd time I walk across the stage. The first time being after I had all 4 of my babies and living on campus and getting my Bachelor's of Arts in History. Now I will be getting my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. So I'm so excited and I'm so grateful, and it's a huge blessing. Okay, gotta go in and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, so it's 11:30. We just got out for lunch break. She's been giving us a 10-minute break after every hour, which is nice. And she's going through the slides so fast. So I had asked her if it was possible that she let us have the PowerPoint before class so that I know what we're talking about. She's going so fast that I forget what the topic is. So I know we talked about diuretics. I think pharmacy to me is so, pharmacology is so interesting to me. I absolutely love the learning about the pathways and how medication works in the body. I think it's just so interesting to me. If you didn't watch like my pre-nursing vlogs, I talked about how much I fell in love with microbiology, and when I knew I fell in love, like I had thought it was really interesting. I was very intimidated by it at first, and then I found it interesting. But when I fell in love with microbiology was when I learned how cells reacted to antibiotics and how the receptors fit into the enzyme. That is what I found so interesting, and that is what I really like to delve into. Like I will watch registered nurse RN on YouTube, and I'll watch her YouTube videos on the prototypes of medications, and I'll just go deep in the learning process, figuring out how these medications work. It's so interesting to me. I came to the library, but I need to go to the store. It's because I'm talking to y'all. I really need to print off. I want to have a printed copy of the syllabus. And my cohort, they're so thoughtful and they're so sweet. They're making plans on, you know, what to get and how to, and they want to get a cake because our professor, she didn't have enough time to make a cake, so she brought chocolate rolls, I think. But they're gonna go ahead and get a cake. I got the ice cream. I think I'm gonna go get another ice cream because I think one isn't enough. It's just I don't eat ice cream. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go get my pharmacology book. My goodness, it's such a difference, y'all. And I think I mentioned this in my other vlog. If you didn't know, I attempted LVN school, and that was a school that was an hour away because I just wanted to hurry up and do something quick and it'd be done in a year. Y'all, that program was severely strict. You could get kicked out for any little thing. I like to compare it to like a healthy relationship and a toxic relationship. Like the program I'm in now, I feel like it's a healthy relationship versus my LVN program. Now, no hate to that program. I know they do it for a reason, and kudos to anyone who graduates from very strict programs because that takes a lot of discipline, a lot of work. Kudos to you. I mean, anybody who graduates nursing school is pretty amazing. But getting through a nursing program that is extremely strict, that kind of feels like you're in the military, like, hats off to you. You're amazing. But yeah, that's not the case here, and I absolutely love it. That's the last thing that I need on my plate. So I'm at the store. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get the ice cream and just drop it off. Then I'll head to the library. I just have so much going through my brain right now. But it's okay, we're doing really good. We're staying on top of our assignments.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
You better stop. I worked out after I worked with the kids, and I turned in some of my work, and I was just telling my husband how overwhelmed I felt ever since, now that it's, you know, we're going into our 5th week. You know, that's when you start to get an idea of what it's like and everything that is expected, and you kind of get an idea of what your study routine is like and how you should study, sort of. I'm still getting a hang of ATI, and then I get asked if I can go help at the hospital, and I can't say no, y'all. I love to help out. They have a patient who's confused, and I know what it's like for the nurses when they have a patient like that, so I'm more than happy, especially because it's my favorite nurse. I am headed to the hospital. I went ahead and brought all of my study materials because if I have to babysit, if I have to be a sitter for the night, I can at least study. But yeah, I'm wearing my husband's favorite color. He loves this color on me, the cobalt blue. But yeah, y'all, I am getting so overwhelmed, and I'm in a nursing group chat, and we're talking about how overwhelmed we are with them adding the ATI launch. I don't even feel like I'm getting a good grasp of pharmacology, and I want to make sure I have a good grasp. We're gonna make it work. I'm focusing on the things that need to be turned in, which are the assignments for essence, assignment for pharmacology, which are med cards and dosage calculations, critical care. So those are the 3 things I'm focusing on to make sure I have done before Sunday. And it'd be nice if I can get them done before Sunday so that I really want to dive deeper into pharmacology. Like, not just memorize medications, but learn how those medications work and learn what they're used for and how the body system reacts to it and how it works in the body and why it works that way, you know? That's what nursing is about. It's not about memorizing, to a certain extent. I mean, there are things you have to memorize, but as a whole, you need to learn why you shouldn't do that, when you should do that, why you should or shouldn't do something. Just understand it. We're here at work. We'll see how it goes. I'll check it. You guys, we made it the whole shift. I have been awake. I was trying to count how many hours I've been awake. Oh, you know that hospital smell? I just smelled it and I hate hospital smell. At 10 p.m. is when I hit my 24-hour mark. So if we're 7, so then 7, 35 hours. I've been awake for 35 hours. Y'all, I am so sorry for the way I look. I feel so exhausted. Yesterday I worked. That's the hard thing about working night shifts, is it takes a while to get back on a regular schedule. And I'm so exhausted, and I went to sleep at 10. I didn't get up until it was 7:30, so I got relatively good sleep, but I'm just so exhausted. It could have been that yesterday. Why is my mascara on? Yesterday I had an intense leg workout, so I think that's what took me out too. I'm not doing any studying right now. I might do some later. It's just the kids are up, and as you can hear them, they're playing in the background, and so I'm actually editing a vlog. That doesn't take too much brain power, and it's something that I really enjoy. When I'm studying for school, like, I really want to focus, especially with the medications. So right now I don't have the brain ability to process information. I made dinner and I'm just sitting at the kitchen table editing with my kids around. I'm a little overstimulated. I'm overwhelmed with all the assignments, and yeah, so I'm just editing. So check in with you in a bit. As y'all saw, I did end up going into work and helping out. It ended up being a really good shift. It was actually quiet. The CNA who had asked for our boss to call me to see if I could go in said, I really appreciate you coming in, but I promise the other night it was so busy. We had 11 patients, and it is a lot on a CNA to be by herself. 11 patients, especially if some of them are constantly getting out of bed. So I'm glad I was able to do that. It was such a good shift, and I love the nurses that I worked with. But it throws me off. Oh my gosh. As y'all saw, as I had mentioned, I was up for more than 30 hours. And I stayed up a little longer because I wanted to go into an office and ask about an opportunity, a scholarship opportunity that I had seen a brochure for at work. Anyways, come to find out, I was told that that opportunity was closed. So a little disappointed, but we're keeping the faith. I applied for this other scholarship called the Nurse Corps Scholarship, and that one is still pending. I think by September we will know if I got it or not. It's a full ride scholarship. They even give out stipends. So I'm just praying, y'all. And if not, then I know that God has us covered. I know that he'll provide opportunities for my husband to make money and to be able to cover all expenses plus paying for tuition. And if not, then loans. That's what it'll come down to. So I'm not stressing about that because I know we'll be okay. What I am stressing about though is school. We are in our 4th week of pharmacology, and yet I feel like I don't know what I've learned. But I don't know. And there's so much material available on ATI. I don't know where to start. And then I do start something and I get so overwhelmed because I think, why don't I know any of this? I don't know. And it kind of got to me. My husband saw me. We laid the kids down and we just prayed together. And one of the things that I like to do is I like to drive. I'll just go for a short drive around town just to clear my head, get myself out of the house, because that is where I do all of my studying. Plus, it's just, I get so overwhelmed because I feel like we're so crowded in that small trailer and I just have so much crap. And it doesn't help my state of mind, you know what I mean? As much as I throw out stuff little by little, I just feel like even more keeps coming in. Like, where is all this coming from? I'm just overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. But I know myself now that I can understand why I'm feeling this way. I start stressing and then I think about everything else in my life that stresses me out, which puts me in this vicious cycle. I've done this so many times that I finally realized my pattern. So although I am overwhelmed right now, the old me would have started looking for other jobs because I don't know where the funding will come from. I'm literally just taking day by day. Just with that alone, I would have quit nursing school and I would have gone back to teaching. I'm scared. I'm fearful. And it stresses me out. But I look back and I see that God has always covered us. So I'm good. Then with the studying, and then I look around the house and I see how much I need to do with the laundry and the dishes and the cooking and teaching the kids and making sure that they're not just watching TV or playing video games. Like, I have to entertain them. Though my husband is really good about that, I just feel like I'm neglecting my kids. And so when I start looking at every single thing that I need to do and I start packing on where I fall short, I just explode. But I can now stop myself, take a deep breath, pray, go on a ride, talk to God, let out all my fears, come back home, and just do what I can. So that's where we're at right now. You can't find a solution for a problem if you don't even realize what the problem is. And if you realize that there is a problem, figure out what's causing it and when it starts, because then you can catch the pattern and you can catch yourself when it's happening. I'm 36 and it's taken me this long to have some self-awareness, but we're here. My husband was telling me, he said, this is the hardest thing that you've ever done besides our marriage, because that's a whole different topic. But sticking with something with no real security, financial security, and it being hard subjects, I'm still getting work done. And that's something that I can be proud of for myself. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. It's okay to feel stressed, to be afraid, to be overwhelmed. It's normal, is what I'm meant to say. But don't let yourself stay there. Feel it, understand where it's coming from, process it, pray about it, and let it go to God and just say, God, I am handing all of my fears to you. I leave it in your hands, and I know that you will make a way, and I know I will be okay. And there you go. And then you just go back to doing what you need to do. And at this point, I really have to study. And now it's time for me to go back in. I'm not sleepy yet, since I did sleep quite a bit. So I'm gonna bust out pharmacology. So remember, vowels have two sounds. Long sounds, short sounds. Long sounds say their name. Okay. A, E, short sounds sound like this. Very good. Okay, so if this is the word me,
Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. All of these planets are
sorry I haven't spoken to y'all. I ended up going to the gym, I worked out, and then I picked up my mother-in-law and the kids, and we took off to Walmart, which is an hour from us, because that is where I just needed food. So gosh, my man. The kids stay with my mother-in-law since it is Friday, and that's typically when they spend the night. So we're gonna put this stuff up. I'm going to watch Bridgerton. I got my husband and I pizza. It's gonna be a good night. What are we about to see?
It's my scenes from the film Trigger Warning.
Oh my gosh, babe.
I did it like 2020, I think.
That long ago?
Yeah, for
It's
some
crazy
reason.
because I remember those lines. I remember that
Yeah, I did the
audition. And I really don't remember a lot of
I usually don't
auditions.
remember my auditions.
No, I don't. But that one, I for some reason, I do.
I mean, there was COVID, which slowed everything down, but I don't know why it took that long.
Tell the people. What was Jessica Alba like?
She didn't, not much chit chat. I think she was just focused in her zone. Mark Webber was really cool.
Okay, so it's on Netflix, y'all. It just came out. When, baby?
Today,
Oh, today, Friday?
21st.
So this is Trigger Warning on Netflix.
But if you show all the scenes, they're not gonna watch it then.
No, I'll just show a few, just one scene.
Do the scene where I'm talking with the sheriff. That's
Okay. The guy that he was just talking about. Bibi, I'm so proud of you.
I'd say words and emotions.
That's gonna hurt.
11 years old. Whoa!
Sparky meat turkey.
It's not gonna kill you.
Okay, ready?
Let's fight.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sophia. Happy birthday to you. Act like you blew him out. Yay! Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday, Sophia.
Next time we'll stick to candles.
Yeah, Mom, I think you went a little too much about it.
Hey friends, I'm ending the vlog here. I'm sorry it wasn't a very productive vlog. To be honest, this week was so far I just was not feeling it this week. I was feeling defeated, definitely unmotivated, even though that's not what we should rely on. But to be honest, I think I was just frustrated, and I felt like I'm just not learning anything. And I know I am, because I'm able to answer questions in class, and I'm able to remember some stuff, and I have to remind myself that this is my first semester, and I have, you know, I'm not going to learn everything in 5 weeks that we're thrown with, because it's so much. It can get so overwhelming, but you have to trust yourself that you are learning and just do what you can. And I'm glad that my nursing school is very open, very forgiving. They are very flexible, meaning the medications that we have to, the remediation that we have to do, we don't have to do it this week, but we can turn it in next week. And I'll talk about that in week 5 of my vlog. So it was just a tough week. I'll leave it at that. I'll go more into explanation with the following week. I haven't been filming because I've just felt defeated, and that'll happen in nursing school. I just try not to let it rule me, and I try to study as much as I can and do what I can. But to be honest, this week I didn't. And everything's fine, everything's okay, everything's been turned in. I left everything for the last minute, and I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to make that a habit. So it's a new week. We're gonna start off on a better foot, but like I said, I'll go ahead and end it here, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Thank you for being here, and I'm sorry it was just a mess this week, but that's part of nursing school. You'll go through ups and downs, and you'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We got this. Bye.